On this episode of Infowars News Blitz, President Trump calls all negative polls fake news. A Soros puppet aids ISIS by blocking Trump, and a Starbucks in Saudi Arabia refuses to serve women. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. February the 6th, 2016. This is the first article there, and it's an article written by Steve Watson. That is called Trump. All negative polls are fake news. 2/3 of Americans reject harsher media coverage. President Trump took to Twitter Monday to slam media coverage that cites negative polls, saying that such surveys are all fake news. Trump claimed that most Americans actually want border security and extreme vetting, despite what the media overstamped opinion polls suggest. Trump, you can see it here too, on his Twitter. Trump went on to slam the media, saying it has a marginalistic agenda, and you can see it here. According to Trump, it's likely referred to a CNN a CNN ORC poll related on Sunday, which suggests that majority of Americans oppose the president's executive order to temporarily ban refugees from countries where extremism is rife. CNN's Ben Stiller believes that Trump must have watched CNN's report on the poll, and as it aired 30 minutes before the president began tweeting. Another poll commissioned by CBS and released on Friday claims that more than half of the Americans disagree with the travel order. Even though we don't, a survey also noted a sharp division among party lines on the issue. The poll claimed that 51 Americans disapprove of Trump's immigration order, while 45% approve. However, two polls released last week by Reuters and Rashman, respectively, found the opposite. The Reuters survey claimed that a particularly of Americans, or 49%, strong or somewhat agree with Trump's order, while 41% disagree. The Rashman's poll found that the majority approve of Trump's order. And I'm not going to go on to anything here, but you see how the media deceives and deceives and deceives? That's how they do it. That's all they do, is deceive and lie and cheat and do anything else for that matter, because basically that's what they are. They're a bunch of lying pieces of garbage, and they need to be told one thing. We don't listen to you anymore, you bastards. Alright? We don't care. So shut up already, would ya? Nobody's listening to you. Moving on now, we have a report from John Bauer. And this is titled, Soros Puppet Judge Aids ISIS by Blocking Trump. Judge linked to Soros. It was written by John Bauer, and it's from Infowars Resistant News. And as you can see here, federal judge James Bradley, who recently blocked Donald Trump's ban, is linked to George Soros-funded radical groups. And I'm going to sign off here. Here is the video about that.
Seattle, Washington federal judge James Robart based his judgment of the Trump administration's decision to follow through with a travel ban of 7 Muslim countries as not rationally based. However, This purported logical judge was quoted by CNBC as stating, "Black Lives Matter." In August of 2016, Breitbart reported that the Black Lives Matter movement was funded by the U.S. national security public enemy number one, George Soros. In a detailed 69-page Open Society report on the agenda of an Open Society U.S. Programs Board meeting held in New York October 1st to October 2nd, 2015, a portion of the Soros-funded agenda read, "Recognizing the need for strategic assistance, the U.S. Programs Board approved $650,000 in Opportunities Fund support to invest in technical assistance and support for the groups at the core of the burgeoning Black Lives Matter movement." Furthermore, Soros's shaping of Black Lives Matter was used to alter the 2016 elections, oddly never mentioned by the Democrats, and their zeal to vaguely and solely blame the Russians. As a hacked Open Society document stated, leaders of Black Lives Matter and the movement for Black Lives worked to influence candidate platforms during the 2016 primary season. This came alongside the recent acknowledgement by political strategists that African American voters may be much more pivotal to the 2016 general election than previously forecasted. President Trump responded to Judge Robart in a tweet stating, "What is our country coming to when a judge can halt a Homeland Security travel ban and anyone, even with bad intentions, can come into the U.S. I don't work."
Alright, folks. You get the idea there. But, I mean, that was just a small report. You can go watch it. But, yeah, man. That guy's working alright. This SOB's still alive and kicking, but he's still working. I don't know why. He's still alive. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the devil's protecting him. Same reason that Alex Jones is being protected, but who knows? Okay, folks, this is the last article today here. It's not written by, well, Paul Jules Watson. The title is called, Report, Starbucks in Saudi Arabia refuses to serve women. No entry for ladies, only send your driver to order. Oh, God. A Starbucks coffee in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, reportedly refused to serve women and claimed that the corporate giant was swiftly forced to deny. A Twitter user by the name of Matir N posted an image of a message outside Starbucks which reads, "Please, no entry for ladies, only send your driver. Thank you." Two Starbucks in Riyadh refused to serve me just because I am a woman and asked to send a man and asked me to send a man instead, Matar and tweeted. Under the Islamic guardianship laws, women are required to be with a male escort to perform numerous tasks in Saudi Arabia, including voting and opening a bank account. They are also banned from driving, which is, well, there's more calls for Richard for you right there. After the image began to go viral, Starbucks was forced to respond, tweeting, "This was a temporary sign during store renovation. The store has now accommodated all customers in accordance with local law." Yeah, right. The message was posted outside the store. It contains no information whatsoever about a renovation, and it is not explained on how this would only affect women. The controversy is particularly ironic given the fact that Starbucks repeatedly likes virtual signals about its progressive values, including as much derelict Race Together campaign last year in support of Black Lives Matter, which is run by Joe Soros also, folks, if you want to look it out, and recently vowed to hire 10,000 refugees as to snub President Trump's travel ban. Didn't expect the feminists to kick up so much fuss over this. Ha! And here's Alex Jones on that report, if you can hear him, of course.
Starbucks in Saudi Arabia refuses to serve women. No entry for ladies, only send your driver to order, because women can't drive either. The Starbucks coffee shop in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, recently refused to serve women, a claim that the corporate giant was swiftly forced to deny. Oh, yeah, because Saudi Arabia doesn't ever restrict women. A Twitter user by the name of Manir N posted an image of a message posted outside the Starbucks, which read, "Please, no entry here for ladies. Only send your driver to order. Thank you. Starbucks in Riyadh refused to serve me just because I'm a woman and asked me to send a man instead." Oh, of course. No, again, another conspiracy theory. It's well known that a lot of shops, a lot of businesses and things don't serve women. And look, it's one thing if you're a women's only shop or a men's only barbershop. Remember the men's barbershops getting sued? Because they're like, listen, we drink beer. There's Playboy magazines are laying around. I'm sorry. And then the women start threatening, okay, I'll cut your hair. And still they sue. It's one thing if you're it's like Curves is for women. Gary Haven started it. I'm not going to walk in and go, hey, I'm a woman. I get women wanting to be with women, men want to be with men, like a guy's club or whatever. A man cave. But we're talking about a Starbucks that says it's open to everybody. Well, that's okay, though, because the Saudi Arabians, that's just their culture. And, after all, Donald Trump's making up that there's Islamic terror. Or, no, I'm sorry. He's making it up that the media is covering it up, even though I have a mega massive stack of that I'll get into after our first guest leaves us. But here's just some of it.
You just heard what he just said. Here's my point. This is acting Saudi Arabia, a people that's on the Human Rights Board. Really? What does that say, folks? They don't give, basically, they don't give a rap about women's rights. At all. Muslims don't even, go together with the West. And that's kind of it. That's all it is, folks. If you understand that. And as Paul the Watchman said, Islam is not a religion. It is an ideology. So, this is the only religion where you get to beat, rape a woman, and not get in trouble for it, and a woman gets to be executed, or jailed, if you will, because if she complains. So basically, yeah, that's kind of what this is. Hypocritical bunch of people. But anyway, that's all the articles I have for today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the links below, or go to Infowars.com or PrisonFan.com. They can find hundreds of articles just as one I had read for you today. This is the Infowars News Bits. I'm Info Gutter, number 3. Please like, subscribe, and donate. Bye-bye.